four, three, two, go.
Learn to love yourself, because at that point in my life, I didn't love myself, and I was still trying to find out who I was and what I was about and what I was trying to do. Patience, tolerance, love, forgiveness. Everything in life isn't black or white. I have a really hard time sometimes. Things are gray. And it's hard for me to see that gray sometimes. If you see things in black and white, it can really fuck you up. Sometimes I can be extremely insecure. I'm working on that. I've learned to love people for who they are, even though they don't love me. I've learned to accept that sometimes people will not say that they're sorry for the things that they do to me, but I have to let it go and move on anyway, because it makes no sense to hold on to that and carry a grudge. I think that's one of the strongest things I've ever learned in life. You pick your battles. Some things aren't worth addressing because a day from now, maybe an hour from now, they won't even matter. There are other things that if they really mean something to you and you have a standard or you have a value that you adhere or hold on to, you have to address it. I drink a bottle of water the first thing I get in the morning. I pray, and I say thank you because I woke up this morning, because a lot of people did not wake up this morning. A lot of people died last night, and they didn't live to see this day, but I did. So for that, I'm thankful, and I'm extremely grateful. That I made a difference. I know that I'll be forgotten, but I hope that the deeds that I did will not be forgotten, and I hope that the people who are around who remember me will remember me for a good person that I was, and that I tried to do the best I could with what I had. Depends on your definition of family. Family to me is not about blood. It's not about the blood that runs through your veins. I learned that in my life that family are people who love you genuinely, who are there for you regardless of what you're going through, and who love you unconditionally. That's startled. Yeah, blood doesn't mean anything. I've had blood relatives who have hung me out to dry, and I've had people who were complete strangers who became family, who I love dearly, and who I would go the extra mile for. No, I don't have that blind loyalty. I just don't. You have to earn a spot in my life. You really do. I have the friends that I have, I can count on one hand and still have fingers left over. I think people throw that word around too loosely and too. Friendships is very important to me. It's people who really have got my back and I've got theirs. There's a genuineness there, and a love and a concern, and people who are really going to look out for me. I have social media. I have 350 friends. Well, if you're in a crisis, how many of those 350 friends are going to come to your need, your aid? Please. Friends. Okay. I don't have the Monday blues. I'm glad to wake up every day. Monday is it's another day. I just wake up, and if anything, Monday is another day. It's a fresh start. You get up, you wash your face, you take a shower, you have a good breakfast, and you say, I'm gonna do it again. We're gonna work this. We're gonna make this week work. We're gonna make it count. Yeah. Monday, no, I don't have the Monday blues. If it's someone who's not that important to me, I'll tune you out like a bad record. It's like a disco mix. The next song. Next song. to do things to completion. In the past, I had a really bad habit of starting things and not finishing them. And I'm at a point now where I'm working harder and I am getting things completed, and that's a good thing, a very good thing, because at some point I never thought I would ever reach that point. And the other thing I probably would be, be a better listener. Sometimes when people are talking to me, I'm not really listening to what they're saying. I'm listening so I can give them a response. Sometimes I need to just genuinely just listen to what they have to say and also be ready to fire off a response or advice or a solution, or just to talk, to hear myself think, or just to hear myself talk. Yeah, so to be a better listener, a much better listener. I've gotten better at it though.